What's going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for Freestyle here in Denver. Just a quick reminder, though, don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content. Link on screen and in the description below. Drift Boy 912 and El Toro Loco dominant here today in Denver, taking the skills win as well as the high jump win earlier in the competition, putting him on top with 20 points. Ice Cream Man, though, right behind him with 19, and Captain's Curse in third with 13. Digger and Husky in a tie for fourth with 11, and Doomsday currently in sixth with 10 points. But it's still really early in the season, plenty of time to catch up and plenty of changes to happen. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started with Freestyle, as our first truck out today will be Captain's Curse and Crazy Monster Jam Fan, and almost flipping over early there. Now, same rules as before. Minute 30 regulation, 30-second bonus. If you flip over, as I say, flipping over, he's somersaulting forward. He's going to be able to catch it and save it. A nice sidewall save there for Captain's Curse, going over the log jump now. Nice wheelie out of it. But if you happen to flip over or something within the first 30 seconds that you run, you have to complete at least 30 seconds. If you don't, then you will not qualify for a score and you will just get a DNF, which would in turn put you pretty low in the point standings, or at least for freestyle. So you want to at least perform 30 seconds of your freestyle in order to get a score. So far, though, Captain's Curse and Crazy Monster Jam Fan putting out a good freestyle attempt. 40 seconds left in his run. Looks like he's gonna go for the backflip. Nicely done. Awkward angle off of that container, but landed it perfectly. As he's gonna go on the other end of the pod here. Maybe there it is. I was gonna say maybe he'll combo it into a moonwalk, and that he did. That's a prime spot to do that in. So nice job by Captain's Curse, again catching an awkward angle, somersaulting forward but back on all fours to continue his run. 15 seconds left in regulation. Been a good run so far. He was able to control it and keep it on all fours, going on for a wild ride as he's wrapping up regulation now. That's going to be the last hit, counting towards that score. Now we are in bonus time. See what he can do. Gonna go for some huge air in bonus. Maybe he can try to combo with another backflip. I'm not sure, though. I know it's kind of difficult in arenas to do the backflips, especially on those containers, but it can be done. Going for the stoppy into a moonwalk, and I thought he was going to go over, but figured he'd throttle it into a save, getting it back on all fours. So this donut right here will be the last move, counting towards his freestyle run, and he's done it on his side. So taking a look at his highlights, powered by W Energy, the save early on in his run. Beautiful donuts. You can see the tailgate flying off of the body. A huge backflip. Again, an awkward angle. Not sure how he was going to land it, how he was going to get it, but it was a perfect landing. Moonwalk off the side of the pad. Right here, almost going over, but managing to control the truck and keep it on all fours. So there it is. He's on his side as we wait for the judges. There it is. And a 33 for Captain's Curse and Crazy Monster Jam Fan. So a great score to start the event. Great score as Ice Cream Man and Nick Morkey's come out now for their freestyle run. He was your fastest qualifier tonight, and now he's looking to get a freestyle win. Again, chasing the tail of El Toro Loco right now, 1 point shy of tying for the lead. So a freestyle win will get him a good spot and the leaderboards going into the next event, which will be Portland. We're going to be returning there again. It's the same track we went to in Season 2. A nice sky wheelie, though, by Ice Cream Man and Nick Morkey's. Honestly, one of his signature moves in the past seasons. He has these amazing sky wheelies, so seeing what he can do as we approach that midway point of his freestyle run. Unfortunately, could not get the racing win. That went to Captain's Curse. I forget exactly where Captain's Curse landed in terms of qualifying, and some huge air by Ice Cream Man, going for the backflip, and nicely done. Again, backflips off of the containers in arenas are so just awkward. They're very difficult, so it's weird. But able to land it. Nice wheelie across the pad there. 20 seconds left in regulation, and he's able to save it, but he's kind of fighting it a bit. There it is. See what kind of wow factor he can get in to end his freestyle run. Most likely will go for the bicycle here. There it is. It's the prime spot for bicycles, or excuse me, moonwalks here right down the middle of the pad. In bonus now, 20 seconds left. Nice recovery into a donut. See what he can do with the last few seconds of his run. That should be the last hit, and he is done for bonus on his side as well, and finishing up his run. As we take a look at his highlights, powered by W Energy, huge sky wheelie to start off the run. Another sky, I mean, it was just loaded with sky wheelies today. And again, it's one of his signature moves. It's what he was known for in season 1 and 2 when he was behind the wheel of Avengers. So there's that backflip off the container. Had some great highlights. It may take the lead, may not. I'm not 100% sure. It's just going to come down to the judges. Again, score to beat is a 33 by Captain's Curse and Crazy Monster Jam fan. And here it comes. And a 32, so 1 point shy of taking the lead, or at least tying for the lead. And here comes Nitro Studios and Monster Mud Husky. Score to beat again is a 33, set by Captain's Curse. He is the third truck out now, hitting that halfway point in the series today, or in the competition for today. Oh, and some trouble early on for Nitro Studios. No, able to capitalize on the awkward angle there and land it back on all fours. So he is good to go and continue the run. Nice sky wheelie, rivaling that of Ice Cream Man and Nick Moore. He's some more trouble as he's on the sidewalls, back on all fours though. A crazy way to get the first 30 seconds of his run, and it continues as he's struggling to find control and balance in his run. He's all over the place, but he's able to continue, and really that's what matters. But he needs to hit some more jumps, get some more consistency going, as you know, those constant rollovers kind of get, you know, they get a little repetitive sometimes. So definitely not something the judges want to see. And here we go again. Tires sending him backwards, but he's back on all fours. Another lucky break for the Husky. 25 seconds left in regulation. Oh, and I was just going to say a nice clean transition, but no. And he's going to be able to balance it. Will he get a wheelie? He's going to get a wheelie out of it. And looks like he's going to combo it. Wheelie into a stoppie. Beautifully executed. That has to be one of my favorite moves so far of the competition. That was a beautiful transition from a wheelie into a stoppie. And then, I don't know, what do you call a stoppie when it's going forward? I don't know. You tell me. I'm clueless here. But, and an amazing save by Husky in bonus time. So, it is a great run so far for Husky, halfway through bonus now. And I don't know, we could have a new leader, an awkward twist coming off of that donut. Again, he's been all over the place in this run, so I'm not sure exactly where all he'll land in the leaderboards. It should score well, but I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Let's go ahead and take a look at his highlights. Powered again by W Energy, and just a great run all the way around. Just a lot of craziness going on, a lot of saves, which is it's impressive, it's incredible. It's full of wow moments, but you know, at some point you're like, let's continue the run. But it was a great run. This right here though, this combo, wheelie into a stoppie and then it started going forward. I don't know, reverse wheelie, I don't know what you call that. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, great run overall. This awkward backflip twist thing, I don't know, it was a great run. Let's see what the judges think. And a 35. So Monster Mud Husky and Nitro Studios is your new leader going into the halfway point. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current leaderboard. Again, Husky taking that top spot with 35, Captain's Curse in second with 33, and Ice Cream Man currently sitting in third with 32. But there are 3 more trucks left in the competition, and one of those is Doomsday. And MMJ Producer with some huge air to start off his run. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning, he is currently in 6th place with 10 points, so a freestyle win will put him in a comfortable spot moving forward and going into Portland. But gonna have to wait and see what happens. Again, it's still early in the competition, so there's plenty of time to make up for you know, any lost points and whatnot. So gonna see what happens. 30 seconds into his run, so he's in the score area, if you will. And he's going to roll over, but going to save it. Some of the body coming off, though. Going for the log jump. Huge sky wheelie. He's going to save it. Great control for MMJ Producer. Getting a little too crazy, and he's going to save it. Thought it was going to be over. Didn't think he'd be able to grip the ground there enough to get him back over, but he was. A nice wheelie across and on one wheel into the front two tires into a backflip. Beautiful combo by Doomsday and MMJ Producer. He wants to get that freestyle win so he can move up in the leaderboards a bit. Now he's somersaulting forward. 15 seconds left in his run, and a beautiful, I'd say that was a save, because that he could have rolled over, angled into that container and ended the run, but he stopped it on a dime on one tire, balanced it, turned it around, and continued the run. Nice donuts transferring into, or transitioning into bonus. And some awkward air. Going for a reverse momentum backflip, or forward momentum backflip? I think forward momentum backflip. Anyways, didn't quite get it, not enough. So let's go ahead and take a look at his highlights powered by W Energy. And this was a great run. This was a great run. Bonus was cut short. Unfortunately, bonus was cut short, but I don't know. I feel like bonus might have given him the lead, but it's going to come down to the judges. I mean, this right here, stopping on a dime on one tire, turning it around and continuing the run. That was great, but this move right here, just it wasn't enough rotation. It was an awkward turn. Let's see what the judges think. Ends up 35, so we have a tie for first place between Doomsday and Husky. So it looks like it's going to come down to a tiebreaker between Husky and Doomsday if it stays this way. But we have two more trucks to go, one of them being your World Finals 2 high jump champion. He's taking high jump, he's taking skills, and he's coming out with a huge sky wheelie. Driftboy 912 rocking that gold paint scheme in celebration of his championship. And he's capable. I mean, he's a very capable driver of taking this freestyle event and extending that lead even further, especially that event championship. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, this is getting interesting. But again, the score to beat right now is a 35. Currently a tie for first between Husky and Doomsday. El Toro Loco coming out with a great run so far. Seeing if he can keep the momentum and keep some wow moments going. Spinning it into some cyclones, reminiscent exactly of his skills move as he loses the horns halfway through regulation now. Huge air. And now on to two front tires. Nice balance, nice control, 30 seconds left. Another sky wheelie. I mean, that's a great jump there for sky wheelies. I mean, you're shooting them straight up in the air. Perfectly done. 20 seconds left. Needs to hurry up and hit something, pick up the pace if he wants to beat that score. Huge air. Running out of time in regulation. Regulation's where you want to hit everything. Kind of an awkward twirl there. Spinning him all the way around and down off the pads. So impressive lucky break. Now he's in bonus time. Maybe another sky wheelie. There it is. I mean, he's launching them now. Now you can see why he's the high jump champion, because he's launching that sucker up in the air. About 8 seconds left, and he lost control, gave it too much, and he's going to end up on his lid. So let's take a look at his highlights powered by W Energy. Huge sky wheelie and some huge air all the way around his run. I mean, it was a great run. I don't really have too many crazy highlights or too many highlights to speak of at the moment. I mean, it was a phenomenal run. I feel like it was just missing a wow factor, you know? But I mean, he still had some memorable moments. This right here, though, the unfortunate demise of his run, and it's just going to come down to the judges. And a 28. Now, I did not expect it that low. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. We got one more competitor, though, and that's Gravedigger and April Summers. And she's coming out with some huge air, an awkward turn, and a beautiful save by April Summers. That's a way to state that you are here. Set your presence. That was an incredible save and another save just seconds after. So a great way to start the run. Unfortunate El Toro Loco that, that he had a 28. So he's currently in last place. So the overall championship may not be his. At this point, I don't know who it could be. It might be Ice Cream Man. I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens. But Gravedigger and April Summers coming out, starting off strong. Had a very unfortunate event so far up to this point. And shooting it straight up and trying to save it. And she is going to save it. I saw her gas it into reverse, trying to save it. And there's a backflip. Nicely done by Gravedigger. Huge air across the pad. 35 seconds left in regulation. Slapping the container there. April Summers, a veteran of the series. And what is that? A crazy sidewall save, if that's what you even want to call it. That was an incredible save by April Summers. Great job as she's coming down to the end of her regulation. That, I don't even know what to even call that save. That was just ridiculous, but it was amazing at the same time. As we're winding down regulation, transferring into bonus time. Let's see what she can do. If she can fill the clock. Again, score to beat is a 35. And I don't know, this run could be capable. A hard hit, but back on all fours. I mean, she's had some amazing moments, great moves, great air. And I don't know. I feel like it has enough. And almost the same fate as Doomsday, but able to manage that huge sky wheelie. And now she's back on all fours. So I'm not sure if all that will count towards her score, but it should still score pretty good nonetheless. So let's go ahead and take a look at her highlights powered by Dubby Energy as we wait for the judges to gather their scores. And I mean, it was a great run, 2 great saves to start off the event. And I mean, she had some great momentum, great moves, that backflip. She had some amazing saves. Here's that weird save. I don't even know what to call that. I mean, a backwards sidewall because the tires were the other way around. I don't know. That was incredible, though. It has to be one of my top favorite moments of today's event so far. So let's see what it's going to be. And a 31. What? So shocking events here. And Doomsday is going to be taking the win as Doomsday got a 34 in regulation, which beats Husky's regulation score. So there's your tiebreaker. Doomsday is your freestyle winner here in Denver, taking those 6 crucial points to end today's event. Take a look at the leaderboards for the series as a whole. Ice Cream Man now on top with 22. El Toro Loco in second with 21. Captain's Curse hasn't moved, but Doomsday moving up to 4th instead of 6th. Here's your event championship leaderboard, and none other than Nick Morkes and Ice Cream Man is your event champion. So huge congratulations to him. He had a great event. Came out as fastest qualifier, but he was consistent, and that's what matters. Gaining those 5 extra bonus points, 5 crucial bonus points to give him the lead of 6 points. He's actually behind by 6, El Toro Loco. I just noticed that editing error. I'm so sorry. Everybody else too, really. But it was a great way to start the first stop of the Arena Series. So next Arena event will be in Portland, though. That'll be in 2 weeks, as we will be going to the Stadium Series next week for their first stop of the season. So don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content. We'll see you at Stadium Series Event 1. Thank you for watching.